What is good, my Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam? It is your man Rags back up in this thing, man. And when I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep all the way off up in it. Guys, please do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do your neighbor a favor, and keep God first in everything that you do. And shake all of the haters off. And for all of my Crimson Tide football fans, can I please get a roll, tide, roll, baby? Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. What is good, all my ladies and gentlemen? Up this fine night tonight. It's 11:30 Eastern Time, 10:30 Central Time. Right? We already got my boy in the building. Roll Tide, roll, Mr. Nick Saban himself, Mrs. Nick Saban Jr. Right? So, guys, hopefully we get more in the room. How you doing tonight, Mr. Nick Saban Jr.? Man, just deciding to come in here on a late night, man, and you know, talk some football, some college football, professional football, whatever y'all want to talk. I usually don't see a lot of people on this late at night. Hopefully we get a few people in, talk a few points, man, and we can get on back up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. My boy said he up in the building, and then we have none other than that boy, Brock the Baller. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I'm not stressed. We got plenty of talent. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, we're going to have to start doing some call-in shows. Good thing that my boy Brock brought that up. We're going to start doing that, Brock. Let me get into it. Let me do a little bit of research. Let me do a little bit of studying, and then we might implement that in, man. I think that'll be a good thing to do, especially at this hour of the night, man. We might get some good input, some good info, some good insight on some stuff, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess the topic of the night is, why are we so stressed out about this daggone transfer portal? Why are we getting our draws? Some of you got pennies. Why are we getting our pennies and draws and a wide over this transfer portal? Guys, these are people that they committed for a little bit, or they say that they was coming and they got on, and we're saying that was a big loss. How was it a big loss and you never had it? I don't understand it. I see so many people in the comments that's mad at Cam Coleman, that's mad at Hollywood, whatever his name is, the guy that come from NC State. I see so many people that's mad about that decision that they made. And it wasn't even anything. I mean, it was never really ours, to be quite honest with you. I guess the Hollywood guy committed. Somebody lied, whether it was his agent or him. He got on out the way. But still, I don't see how that was such a huge loss. That's Rag's opinion. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys, my great comment section, can pretty much spin it in a different way and tell me, where Rags, this is the reason why it was a big loss. I'm going to listen to you. I don't see it. I think instead of putting so much stock into Cam Coleman, I think we should get behind the guys that we have. We don't have Cam Coleman. We never had Cam Coleman. Texas got Cam Coleman. Shout out to Cam Coleman for going to Texas. I can understand why he would go to Texas. They have an established quarterback, right? I mean, he may not be the best, but he's an established quarterback. Pretty good coach, has been there for a while. Offensive line is going to block. Hey, man, why not go to Texas? They're going to pay you a baggie and Lamborghini and all that. Why not go to Texas, right? Shout out to Cam Coleman. But right now, man, this is not about Cam Coleman. It's about my boy Hollywood. It's about Rico Scott. It's about Sadarian Morgan. It's about Latsier Brooks. It's about the young guy, number 30. I forget his name. Man, that's what it's about right now, guys. Let's get behind the guys that we have and let's push them. Sometimes you can tend to focus on the lack of what you don't have, and you can forget about the things that you do have. It's a lot of people that would be happy to have Mr. Hollywood on their team right now, There's a lot of guys that would be happy to have a recruit like Cedarian Morgan coming in. It would be some guys that would be happy to have Latsier Brooks on their team. I understand we want some depth. I understand we want that big home run hitter. But guys, let's give these guys a year. Let's give these guys some time to develop a little bit, and hopefully they can come back and do something, guys. Let's go to the comment section. See what we got. Brock the Baller say, we just need the coaches out to develop these guys. We already got rolled down tired. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I was just saying, Brock the Baller. Joe, what's up with you? Joe Edwards. We might have good talent, but we do not have good coaches. I agree with you to a certain extent. I think, man, the coaches need to do something. I ain't gonna leave a lie to you. They need to do something, man. I think they could be okay, but I think some guys are out of place. It's something a little fishy, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. They use the Bama for leverage. They come to Bama. They say, hey, I'm committed to Bama. They know that a lot of guys, a lot of teams are going to want to get them from Bama because, let's face it, everybody want to see Bama go like only win 6 games, only win 7 games. They can't wait for the year that they see us only win 6 and 7 games, 5 games, so they can say Bama is finally done. Because believe it or not, they still can't really say that Bama is done. We just made the playoffs. We won a playoff game. We lost to possibly the best team in the playoffs. Heck, you could probably go ahead and say this is one of the best teams. If they beat Miami and they beat them soundly, you could say this is one of the best playoff teams that we've seen. I see a lot of people, guys, I may be getting off topic a little bit, but I see a lot of people, they usually do, what was the best team that you've seen in college football, right? And I hear a lot of people bring up that Joe Burrow LSU team, right? But I'm going to tell you this. I think I put this Indiana team above that one, man. I guess it could be just that I don't like them purple and yellow Tigers down there in the Bayou, down there in Baton Rouge. That could be it. But I'm going to tell you something. I think that this Indiana team would give any championship team a run for their money, man. That maybe even including some of them old Bama teams, man. Let's go back to the comment section, man. Let's see what we got. So they're using Bama for leverage. Not stressed about it at all, especially about the players we didn't need. That's what I'm saying, Nick. Now, me and you, we talked the other night, and we was talking about the running back. Man, guess what? I would be happy to have that running back, man. But that ain't something that we just need. And it's like people hear people talking about this running back and they latch on to it and they're like, oh, man, we need this guy. This guy's the best. This guy's the – yes, he did good, but you got to go back and look and consider everything that was going on, right? The people he played against, this, and that. Maybe he had a better coach. Maybe he had better offensive line. I don't know. But if he would have came to Bama and he wouldn't have done any good, what would you guys have to say then? Let's give A.K. Deer, let's give E.J. Crowell, the young guys, on top of my boy Daniel Hill, and then you're going to have Riley in there. Let's give these guys a chance, man. Then you're going to have my other guy to recruit that's coming in. Let's give these guys a chance, man. I believe that as long as we fix the offensive line, I feel like we're focusing on the wrong thing. A running back that we missed out on, Texas got him. Okay, he's Texas. He's not us. So let's not harp on that. I mean, that's just me talking, right? I can't tell you who to harp on or who to be sad about, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I want you guys to look at the bigger picture, man. We do have talent. I want you guys to go back and think of the year that we was recruiting A.K. Deer. And when you guys thought that A.K. Deer was going to decommit and go to Ole Miss or Mississippi State, you guys or us as a fan base, we was having a fit. I'm gonna plug me into it too, right? We was all having a fit. We want A.K. Deer. Come on, A.K. Deer. You should come here. Why would you go there? And he finally commits. And now that he's a part of the program, it's an afterthought. Nobody's worried about A.K. Deer. We don't care if he's joins the transfer portal. We want to get a guy from NC State to come in and start right away. He's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. And then when A.K. Deer decides to hit the transfer portal, we're going to look at him and say, hey, man, you're selfish. You shouldn't be hitting the transfer portal. Why won't you wait? And then the next guy that want to transfer in, you'll transfer him in. Then you would put A.K. Deer back in the depth chart even more. And then when he say he want to transfer, you say, hey, man, why are you doing that? You're selfish. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's give these young boys a try. Let's get these young boys a go. I know we need depth, man, but at running back, that's just one of those things, man. Sometimes you can have too much depth at running back. And then those players that you once was all over, those players that you once wanted so bad, you tend to forget about those guys, man. And I guess you could blame it on the coaching because the coaching was so bad, we didn't get to see that big burst from AK Deer. We never saw that Hollywood running back guy, whatever his name is. We never saw him in a Alabama uniform. We never saw him run the ball for us. We just automatically say that this guy was going to be a home run hitter. We never saw him run in a Ryan Grubb offense, and we're all panicking right now, man. The whole fan base is panicking right now because of that. And Cam Coleman has never caught a ball for Alabama, the University of Alabama. He's never been a part of this team. He decides to go. He just came to visit. He decides to go to Texas, and guess what, man? The sky has fallen on Alabama, right? Let's see. We need trench players on both sides. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I think we're focusing on the wrong thing right now, right? Don't be mad at them. It's about money that we didn't want to pay them. That's what I'm saying, man. Let them go on about their business, Joe. I mean, we do not have experience on offensive line, cannot block. That's what I'm saying. And so that's one of the main reasons why these guys, you know, they have parents, man. They have family members. They have agents. They have people that's telling them, man, look at Bama, but hey, man, you know, let's look at that. I mean, you got Texas. Texas may be a little bit more established right now. They got a quarterback that's been starting for the last 2 years, right? Year and a half, whatever he's been doing, right? Let's look at this guy, man. I mean, they're looking good right now. I think right now, I mean, they don't have a lot going on as far as coaches' movements and all that stuff. Let's look at Texas right now, man. And plus, they're gonna bring out the bag, bro. They're gonna bring out a big bag, man. Shout out to Texas, man. Hey, it is what it is. Texas, we'll still play you any day, any moment, anyhow, any way, and we still gonna smack y'all up and down the football field. It don't matter. You can get Isaiah Bond, you can get Bond Isaiah, you can get James Bond. It don't matter. We still gonna smack you up and down the football field. I said the other night in your chat that my son said, Cam Coleman, brother, you said that. You said that. I do remember, I do recall now that you bring it back up. You said that. And it's also good to have some insight like that, man. A lot of people take that for granted, having somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can get some insight. A lot of people talk about people. Yeah, I know you ask your sister's grandmother, son-in-law about this, and they know. But sometimes there's some truth in that stuff, man. So shout out to Nick. I will give him his props. He said it here on Rags Fitness YouTube channel the other night. You guys can also, if you don't believe him, you can go back and look at it. He said it. He said that his son knew somebody that knew somebody, or however he put it. But he did say that Cam Coleman was going to go to Texas. And lo and behold, guess what? Breaking news. Cam Coleman is the new wide receiver for Texas. Now, what happens if he goes out and play for Texas? You know, they got Arch Manning, the next big Manning. What happens if Manning get that one big hit on him and he goes down and you no longer have Manning as your quarterback? These are the things that you have to think about when you're playing the game of football. Hey, man, shout out to that young man once again. I hope Eli Manning have not Eli Manning, the Manning guy. I hope he has a great season, right? And I hope they do great things. As long as you don't touch this Alabama Crimson Tide football team, you're all right with me. All our problems we had this past year on offense is being used against us in recruiting, and you know it. It is a recruiting pitch for all of the other teams. They're saying to people like Cam Coleman, they're saying, hey, why would you go over there? They're going to pass the ball, and they're not even going to get it to you. They can't even protect the quarterback from the blitz. As soon as they start the blitz in the quarterback, he throw it out of bounds. He throw a pick. You don't even know who's going to be the quarterback this year. The offensive line looks crazy right now. They got an offensive coach right now, offensive lineman coach that they can't establish run at all. So if they can't get the run going, they can't really get the pass game going. They're a one-dimensional football team, and everybody knows to blitz them. They know how to blitz them, when to blitz them, and they know exactly what to do. So that's on Mr. Kalen DeBoer there, because he's going to have to now put the pieces in place. It's almost like a chess game, right? He's going to have to put the pieces in place in order to make things happen. That's what happens when you recruit. Now, watch Indiana. Once Indiana win this championship, well, whoever, let's say whoever wins. Now, I ain't going to even say just Indiana. Miami, let's say for the sake of it, Indiana wins a championship. Watch and see how their recruiting go up. Now, no, you never heard anybody talk about Indiana or anything like that. But as soon as they win, you're going to see people wanting to go up there, right? Even some kids that's just about the money, they're going to want to try to get some money out of Indiana too, but it may not be that big of a deal. They're going to want to be a part of a winning culture too. So it's kind of it's iffy, man, when it comes to this transfer portal, man. Indy is the best team this year. That's the way it's looking to me, man. Indiana right now is clicking on all cylinders, man. We need more O-line players from the portal, but pick the best. Okay, so right now, man, as they're saying that guy Ty Haywood, right? I'm guessing he's probably the pick of the litter right now. One of the guys that we really want, Ty Haywood out of Michigan. I don't know how close he was with the center that we got out of Michigan, but hopefully they're pretty close. Hopefully he could talk to him, because we're going to need somebody to man that left side of the offensive line or the right side. I don't know which one Michael Carroll's going to play. They may switch him around, pull those switcheroo. We never really had a real solid offensive lineup last year. We was constantly pulling guys in and pulling guys in and pulling guys out, right? So we never really had that cohesiveness. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Texas needed both of them more than we did. Yep. And I'm guessing that, hey, and then they was willing to put that big old bag out there. And I keep talking about the bag. I don't know what Texas gave those guys. So I guess I should stop saying it. I'm just imagining that it's a big bag, because we all know Texas got that big bag energy. You know what I'm saying? And they say that we ain't got that much money, but I believe we can compensate pretty good. But I believe it's the powers to be, man. They really want to see Bama down, right? That's why I'm so up on Bama right now, guys. That's why I'm saying let the young boys play. Let the young boys roll, man. And hopefully we can put together something with them boys. Hopefully they're hungry and they're happy to play and they really come out fired up, because everybody want to see us down, and I want to go with what we know. I want to go with people that's going to want to actually be out there, people that's going to actually want to play. So if that's going to be the young guys, if we have to play some young guys coming in, man, let's start them from the beginning and let's go with it. Let's cheer them on, man. When they come into Bryant-Denny, man, and we're out there 100,000 plus, we're screaming. When we're at home and we're in front of these TVs, man, we're screaming, we're cheering these guys on, man. Let's just give them that shot of energy that they need, man. And let's go with what we got, man. For the ones that came and didn't want to stay, man, get out and go and don't come back. And I'm pretty sure that's the same with any other team that's out there. Yeah, I keep calling him Hollywood. Hollywood Smothers is his name. That's what I should. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember that, because I'm not good with names. I would forget it in a minute. He did play that well against us anyway, Coleman. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a guy. I don't get why Hollywood Smothers wanted to leave anyway. You mean leave North Carolina? That's what I'm saying. He probably should have stayed in North Carolina. But we got another guy in the portal. I don't know if we're going to go at him or not. His name is Noah Rogers. I had a chance to meet that young man. I was down in Orlando, Florida at Camping World Stadium a few years ago. You guys can go back and look at the videos and see that I was at the Under Armour game. And I got a chance to meet that guy, Noah Rogers. I know you guys see a lot of these people that's putting graphics up of the people that we could possibly go into the transfer portal and get. Noah Rogers originally committed to Ohio State out of high school. And I guess he stayed there maybe a year or so, and then he actually went into the transfer portal. He transferred to North Carolina, because I think he's from the state of North Carolina. Now, don't quote me on that. I think he's from North Carolina. But I'm going to just say this, and I don't want to draw this out too long. I talked to that young man, man. He's so respectable. It was always, yes, sir. And I'm looking at it like, yes, sir. What do you mean? Like, do I look like an old man like that? Everything that I asked, I actually had an interview with that guy, and all of my footage was missing, guys. After I looked at the phone, I'm like, I didn't get the record button, man. So that made me mad. That's one of the first interviews that I ever had was with that guy, Noah Rogers, wide receiver with North Carolina State. And I didn't get to seize that opportunity and put it out here on YouTube. But he was a very amenable young man, man. It was always yes, sir, no, sir. It was weird because I seen him out, and he was by himself. The game was over with. I was just sitting in the parking lot trying to edit some YouTube footage, and I saw him run across the gravel. He had his helmet and his shoulder pads in his hand. I'm like, what is he doing? I guess he was running out to his car. He ran past the porta potty. I talked to him. I said, hey, man, you mind stopping for a minute? Let me talk to you. I talked to him, got a small little interview in with him, man, and just the nicest guy ever. I'm saying all that to say this. I want that guy, Noah Rogers, on the team, man. Go look up his stats. I think they said the last time he was out, he had like a 500-yard season or something like that, a few catches. I want that guy, Noah Rogers, on my football team. Maybe that was a sign those 2 years ago when I talked to that guy. Maybe that was a sign saying, hey, one of these days you're going to be watching this guy on your football team. Give me Noah Rogers, man. He may not be that big-time breakout player, big-name guy like Cam Coleman. I'll take Noah Rogers any day, man. Give me him. Facts, using that against us to get recruits. Yep. That's exactly what they're doing, man. Matthew, what's going on, Mattress Matt? We have to get Smothers and Brown at running back. None of our running backs are elite. Not even the new freshman coming in. EJ Crow is not that good. But see, this is what I say, Matt. I'm glad you say that, man. And this is a good constructive conversation that we can have, man, about that. Here's the thing. How do we know how elite that Smothers will be with this offense if we don't fix the offense, right? We go and we spend money on Smothers, right? Say Smothers going to cost us what? How much you think he's going to cost? $800,000, $1 million, whatever he's going to cost, right? And we haven't even spent that money on offensive linemen, right? We haven't spent that money on defensive linemen. We go spend money on Smothers, and we got like 6, 7 more running backs that's sitting back there that's going to do the same thing that Smothers is going to do because we don't have a good offensive line, right? We're not blocking for him. We're not picking up the blocks that we're supposed to pick up. We're not double teaming and then going up to the linebacker and taking care of the linebacker and opening up holes for this guy. And then he turns out to look just like Jam Miller. And then we're going to fuss and we're going to pout and we're going to fuss. But we spent money on a running back that we didn't even need. I believe that it's cool for us to say we don't have elite running backs. But I believe if we give them time and we give them the right equipment, i.e. some good offensive linemen, i.e. a good offensive line coach, right? I believe, and it's just my belief, man, it's my opinion, I believe that we could turn those running backs into elite running backs, man. And if not even elite running backs, maybe even a good running back, right? So that's just the way I'm looking at it, man. I appreciate your opinion on that. I really do, because who's to say, I mean, I'm not right. I mean, it's just my opinion that I'm throwing out there, man. Like I say, once again, Mattress Matt, man, I appreciate you for putting that out there, man, because that's a good comment. And that's something that we can really discuss. You know what I mean? I would like to believe after the portal, we will make some coaching changes. I hope at least. And that's what they're trying to say, Nick. They're saying that they want to kind of keep some guys in place so we can grab some guys, right? Those guys recruit, and then we'll let them go after that. I hope those guys don't know that's the plan. Because I'm going to tell you what, if it was me, if I was the coach and I know that you're going to fire me after I recruit this, I'm not going to recruit. I'm not doing that. But I don't know, man. I mean, who knows? I mean, that's just me. That's rags. And hey, that's why they'll never hire me as coach, because I know you're trying to get rid of me and you want me to just pull some talent in. How's it going to benefit me, you know? But hey, man, who knows, man? Anthony Manzo, what's going on, man? Manzano, I'm sorry about that. Rex, outside of Ohio State and Oregon, who the hell has Indiana play? I think Miami has a stronger schedule, really based on the people who they facing in the playoffs in Notre Dame. I understand that. I do understand what you're saying. One thing I would disagree with you on is that Miami has a harder schedule. I believe Miami is a just as talented, even probably more talented than Indiana is. Here's the thing about Indiana that gets me if you watch Indiana play football. They do not. And I say the same thing every time. They do not make the mistakes that you see other football teams making, right? And they're a solid football team. If, I will say this, if Miami can get Indiana to make those mistakes, some turnovers, right? Some fumbles, some picks, or some, just get some good 3 and outs and stuff like that. I think Miami has a good chance, a great chance of beating those guys. I'm not saying that Indiana is just a shoe-in, but I will tell you this. If Indiana comes out and play that sound football that they play, and Carson Beck make a mistake, like Carson Beck has been seen doing in the past, they will make him pay for it. Absolutely. They will make him pay for it. But I will agree with you, though, Anthony, watching them play Ohio State and beating Oregon twice, right? Both playoff teams, right? Man, I mean, who knows, man? Anything can happen. Most definitely can, man. That's the best thing about this season. We got a D lineman from Mississippi State today. I saw him, man. His name is Brixley something. I saw that, man. Big guy. He's 6'4", 320 pounds, man. I like that. I like that addition to the line as far as depth go. But I believe that our guy Simmons is going to be in there smacking him around. So you let Simmons smack him around for a minute, then you get this guy, which I think he's going to be a graduate transfer, or he may have just 1 year left. I can't remember exactly what it was. You let this big 6'4", 320 guy, 20-pound guy get in there and pound away. That could be some good depth, man. And then you still got Jeremiah Beaman that's going to be sitting up there. That's the kind of stuff we need, man. That's the kind of stuff we need right there. You don't pay too much for a guy like that. He can give us some good depth, and let's go and play ball. Let's play ball with what we got. Because I'm going to tell you this. We have talked so much smack about Ryan Williams, man. But Ryan Williams is sticking in there with us. He could have been, I bet it's some teams that's in his DMs that's giving him all kinds of flack, saying, hey, man, why are you still with Alabama? I give you this much money. But Ryan Williams is sticking around, man. I'm going with Ryan Williams all day. The boy, he missed balls. Some balls he don't catch. But I'm just praying he get in the offseason and he practice, establish some rapport with Austin Mack, Keon Russell. And let's get it going, man. Shout out to my boy Ryan Williams, man. Texas got all that money and still have not bought a championship. So what that tells you, that's what I'm saying. And that's what somebody was saying the other night. After Manning leave there, they believe that Sarkisian is going to be out of there, man. And who knows? I mean, I want to make a prediction, but who knows, man? It's a lot of movement as far as NFL coaching go, man. And they may try to go into the college ranks, man. And who knows? Maybe some of these coaches are going to get tired of this NIL, because believe it or not, the NIL is it's a rogue type deal. The NFL is not going through stuff like that. Yeah, you have players that say, hey, man, I don't want to play here anymore. But they got a contract, and they know if they don't play, they don't get some of that stuff on their contract. So, hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was talking about NC State. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you were talking about, you don't know why Noah Rogers left. Not Noah Rogers. Smothers left NC State, man. He should have stayed there. I don't know why he didn't stay there, man. Nowadays, man, I think it's just going to be a thing, man, where we're going to see this every year. Guys are going to want to say, man, look, I always want to play for this team, that team. I had a chance with this team already. I got a chance with Alabama. Why not go to Michigan, right? The Blue Bloods. I played for Florida State already. Man, why not go and play for USC? Hey, man, I played for West Virginia already. Why not go to Houston? Or why not go to Oregon? It's going to be that type of thing, man. Let me get that feel, man. They say they get all the good drip. You young guys, you know how they think. Oh, man, they say they get all the good drip, man. I'm going to go to Texas. They say Texas A&M, man. They say the 12th man. They say it's rocking out there. Let me go and get that feeling. And it's no repercussions. You can just jump into the portal and you can go and get that feeling. You can get it for 1 year, and then you can jump up and you can hop and go to the next team that you feel like that was popular, or a team that you liked back in the day. For us not fight to keep Smothers shows that our boosters just want mediocrity for another year. I can't stomach another year of this. Don't tell me AKD and Daniel Hill elite. They aren't. But here's the deal, though. Like, what makes you think that Smothers is better than Daniel Hill and AKD, though? This is my thing. Because we have not seen him play in that system yet. If let me tell you this. Okay, say for instance, Daniel Hill transfer and he go to LSU or he go to Texas or he go to somewhere else. Daniel Hill, and we're talking about Daniel Hill. This guy would be elite. It's something within the program. It's something wrong with us. It's not, I don't think it's necessary. And that's just, okay, so Matt, that's just me saying that. Like I said, for constructive conversation, right? That's what we're going to say. It's just me talking, right? I'm saying this, that maybe we haven't seen all Daniel Hill can give us because the whole scheme and everything that we're running is no good, right? It's just no good. You take Daniel Hill, you put him in a good offense, man, that man's going to look elite. We're going to say, man, why didn't he play like that with Alabama? Because Alabama didn't give him the same thing that LSU or Ole Miss or Georgia or who. Send Daniel Hill to Georgia, man, and watch how that boy run that ball behind that offensive line. It'll be dangerous. You send AK Deer to Oregon or somewhere, or you know, somebody's got a good. Send AK Deer to Ohio State and watch and see how we say, man, we should have kept that guy. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, take them guys over there to NC State and they're going to run just like Smothers did, man. But we're looking at Smothers. We're looking at something that we didn't have. And we're saying, man, we missed what we didn't have. We never had it. We never had Smothers, man. And I understand your frustration. I really do. Because it feels as if Alabama should be able to get their grasp on someone and we should be able to hold on to them. That's understandable. But just right now with this NIL and this whole thing, what we're dealing with right now, that's no longer going to be the case. And these teams, they have some ammunition against us with Kalen DeBoer because it's not looking good right now. Just the whole offensive scheme, the defense, everything, it just don't look good. Ranks, there seems to be a double standard. Fans get mad that these kids transfer, but then we don't get mad at the coaches when they are recruiting. They promise them playing time right away. Yeah, you're right. And then when those players don't get the playing time, guess what they say? Because not only so check this out, Anthony. So not only do they tell the players that they're going to get playing time, guess who else they tell? They tell the mother, they tell the father, they tell the grandmother. They really, for some reason, they really like to get the grandmothers on board and the aunties, right? They tell the whole family these things. So when the family's sitting back on Saturday and they say, hey, man, wait a minute. I thought Richard, we're talking about Richard Young here. I thought Richard Young was supposed to be starting. I thought Richard Young was going to be the next guy. They told us Richard was going to be doing, and then you watch Kevin Riley get the ball. You watch Daniel Hill you watch Jim Miller get hurt, come back and get the ball again. You watch AK Deer run it. You say, wait a minute. Richard didn't even touch the ball. We haven't even seen him. So now the family is in his ear saying, man, you might need to get out of there, man. You might need to go here. You might need to do that. And now Richard is like, yeah, you're right. Because now my family want to see me play football. Everything that was told to me earlier, I don't see that anymore, right? Even the coach that I committed to is not here anymore. Why do I even need to still be here, right? I'm getting out of here. Bye. And that's why I can understand a player like Richard Young, why he would get out of there. Because it was just, I feel like it was his time, man. When they're never going to follow through with the promise of playing time right away and just throw them on the bench with a gray shirt. Okay, that's what we just talked about. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree. When Matt said, O-line doesn't matter if you have Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, okay. Let me keep that up there real quick. Okay. Matt, I'm liking you right now. Let me get my boy Matt. I like Matt. I like Matt because he's fueling the conversation right now. All of you are. Don't get it twisted now. All of you are. But I feel like Matt is like the opposer right now, right? And Matt, I don't mean anything bad about that, but this is what I do. I got to tell you this, man. Jahmyr Gibbs is great. He is. But trust me, without an O-line, Jahmyr Gibbs is nothing. You better believe that O-line had something behind them, man. They might not have been the best offensive line. They may not have been the worst offensive line. They had something behind them to give Jahmyr Gibbs, man. I don't believe Jahmyr Gibbs would have been able to run in this offense. Now, don't get it twisted now. A running back must have vision. He must have balance. He must have great eyes. That accounts to vision, right? He's going to have some good decision making too. I do agree with that. I think all of it's got to come together in order for it to be great, man. But I do believe that we saw some good stuff out of Hill every now and then. I'm not saying that he was a freaking, you almost like to make me cuss. I'm not trying to say that he was a freaking barn burner or nothing like that, right? But he gave us some good glimpses, man. You know what I mean? And I just don't believe, and this is just me. The only reason why I'm still talking about it, Matt, is I don't see why we just so torn up about Smothers, man. And I haven't seen him perform in the Alabama jersey with the Alabama schedule, with this Alabama team, with these Alabama coaches. So I'm just not big on harping on him leaving, right? He's gone. And there's nothing that we're going to be able to do about it. Now, the only other thing that we can do is say, hey, Greg Byrne, you see the people that we're missing out on? Why do you think we're missing out on these guys, Greg Byrne? It's because of some coaching. So now you're going to have to fix this stuff, Greg. So I guess that's the conversation we can have, about Greg. We have no development program. Hey, now we're talking. So that's what we're going to have to do in the offseason, man. We're going to have to develop these players. They're bringing in a bunch of tight ends. Man, you got one from man, I've been seeing all kinds of stuff, man. They got offensive linemen from Cal Poly, man. Like, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, man. It's just not what we used to, though, bro. Like, we used to blue chip players, man, I'm talking about the big schools, the Mather Catholic out of freaking Maryland, the IMG Academy, man, like Don Bosco with freaking man, that's the big one we always get from California, Mater Day. Man, those are the type of guys we used to, man. And it's just like, dang, man, like, but I'm guessing the NIL got players so spread out. It's not like just the big blue chip, blue blood programs that just stacking all the big players. Now we may have to go and get that. Like every program, even Ohio State, Texas, Georgia, they're probably going to have players like that on their squad. We went and got a 6'2", 200-pound DB from Mercer the other day. Now, I want to look down on that, but I say, man, Mercer plays some good football, man. I remember when Mercer was going to play Auburn, I told one of my guys at work, I said, Auburn's going to be in trouble if they think that they're just about to run over Mercer. But, man, I mean, it may just be that time, that day and age that we may have to go and get those players from these smaller programs because it seems like the talent is more dispersed now. It's not just the big schools, Ohio State, Alabama, Texas, Georgia. They're just stacking all of the talent. And these guys just sitting behind these guys for years and years and years and waiting. They're not doing that anymore, man. And there's some stuff that we're going to have to get used to. And it's going to take some time to get used to it, man. Let's see the next comment. Rex, when I look at Smothers based on the running style, he runs with he kind of reminds me of Kenneth Walker or Isaiah Crowell. I remember Isaiah Crowell, man. That was if we're thinking about the same Isaiah Crowell, I think he committed to Georgia out of high school. And I think he ended up going to West Alabama or something crazy like that. I can't remember, man. He was the guy that committed and had the bulldog, little baby bulldog. If we're talking about the same guy, man, maybe I'm wrong. But, man, yeah, that boy was a dog, man. I can remember a time, man, we had a running back with a running back class with Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, L.T. Tenpenny. Who else? It was another big time guy. Rest in peace to L.T. Tenpenny, man. I always want to see that guy get loose, man. I'm pretty sure you guys remember the guy that I'm talking about, man. I always want to see that guy do his thing, man. Whereas when you look at the time of possession between both teams throughout the playoffs, I think Miami has the largest time of possession. That's good. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to be methodical, man. They're going to get the ball, keep it away from that offense, man. stay on the field, run the ball. They can run the ball too, especially. Hey, what about the young boy? What is his name, man? Shoot, it'll come to me in a minute. You guys know what I'm talking about. Young boy, man, he's good, man. He's a true freshman, I want to say he is, man. He's balling. He's balling out of control with Miami, man. Miami is the home team. We are looking at old lineman from ULM, Q McBroom. I saw that. Earlier. Yeah, when I saw that they was looking at Noah Rogers, the guy from Cal Poly. We got a kicker from like, I don't know, man. Some one of them little weird schools. I want to call the school weird, but one of those schools that you don't hear about a lot. Yeah, man. That's what we're working with right now. So hey, I guess we'll take what we want. That's his name, Brigley Jones. That's the guy that we got from Mississippi State, man. 6'4", 230, man. I said 230. What? 6'4", 320, man. That's the dyslexia stuff right there, man. Yeah. He's gonna be a key guy if we keep him. If we keep him. Hey, man, big money Texas, man. Hey, they say everything bigger in Texas, and they say they got that long money, that big bread, man. Big bank take little bank, man. And that's what they just did. They showed Bama that, hey, if it come down to this money thing, y'all can't hang. Right? Simmons was actually my favorite recruit in that Alabama class for us. And guess what? Wasn't he a 3-star? That's what's amazing. That's what's amazing, Nick. Wasn't Simmons a 3-star, man? So now, Nick, we got Jamarian Matthews coming in. We got my boy Nolan Wilson. I want to see Nolan Wilson get in there right away and ball out of control. I'm hating that Nolan Wilson is not an early enrollee. That's what's getting me out of anything. But I understand a lot of these kids want to, do their school thing, their high school thing, man, and that's totally understandable, man. But boy, just think if Nolan Wilson was here to get them extra reps, right? Early enrollee, get in that spring, man, and do his thing, man. I think he'll be a boss. But Jamarian Matthews, and then my other boy, Kamarian, he gonna be a beast, man. And then you got that boy, Jeremiah Beeman coming back. Now, Jeremiah Beeman may not be the most talented defensive lineman, but I tell you what, he's the most hard-working guy. Did I use that wrong? He's the most hard-working guy that I've seen, man. That boy put in some work. So I would take a hard-working guy over the most talented guy every day, because sometimes the most talented guy, he may just come out there in a laissez-faire attitude, and he just might just not perform at his best. But if somebody like my boy, he's going to give it his all, man. He's going to give it his all. Rags, I'm predicting if Texas does not make the playoffs this year or the following year because Manning only has 2 years of eligibility level, Sarkisian goes to the NFL. And I think that was you that said that the other day, Anthony, that you believe that he goes to the NFL. He could. But I will tell you this, Anthony, if he don't go to the playoffs here soon, he may not have a choice. Because I'm going to tell you something about that Texas fan base. They want it, and they want it now. And they believe that they should have it already, right? They're going to start screaming. They're going to start kicking, scratching, and hollering. They're going to say, hey, man, something's going to have to change. And Sarkisian may be the guy. Now, I'm not saying the man is in the hot seat right now, but a few more years of this, that seat is going to start to burn, because Texas think they are always supposed to be in it. And they may have a point because they're spending that good money, man. Miami's going to win and join the SEC in about 5 years. Hey, man, who knows? Maybe the ACC say, you know what? If Miami win this game right here, national championship, because they haven't had a national title in them. Yes, they have. They had one with Clemson. So if they get back in that glory, man, they may say, hey, man, look, we won't keep them. We're going to pay them. We're going to keep them. And we're gonna keep the show on the road, man. If Texas doesn't win, Sark getting canned. You think it's just that black and white? Hey, it could be, man. Who knows? All programs in Texas has a lot of money. Hey, man, look like even Texas daggum Tech is putting the bag all the way out there like that, man. You got Baylor. Baylor done went and spent a little money on old boy. They say they money ain't funny, man. They say they gonna put that bag on DJ Lagway, man. You know what I mean? Rags, And the teams that Indiana has played doesn't have the running game and physicality on the line that Miami has. I do agree with you on that. And when you look at the offensive line for Indiana, the whole line max at 285. But I'm going to tell, okay, so, hey, that's a good point you bring that up about the 285 lineman. I hear that's what Kalen DeBoer wants, man. I hear that's the new thing that's going around right now. They want smaller, more athletic, more agile linemen. Now, I'm so used to having them big lumbering guys, the boys that got legs that's as big as your whole torso, right? Them big boys, man. Them the ones I'm used to, like the Kalen Proctor, like that's a big boy, right? I'm thinking that's what you want on your offensive line. But from what I'm hearing is the game is changing that much to where they want to go slimmer, more agile, more athletic offensive lineman, right? That may be something that's hard to find right off the bat, but who knows, man? It's all about the training. Let's train them up. Just like Justice at Michigan, before he got hurt, he balled. That's what I'm saying. He balled out, man. What do you think, Nick? That's a good question. Where do you think he will land? Where do you think his next destination is going to be, man? Justice Haynes. Because we haven't heard anything about him. Hey, wouldn't that be nice, man? Now this coming from Rags. Now, I just said we don't need no running back, but I ain't gonna lie. It'd be good to get that old thing back, man. Have you ever went back to that old thing, man? What do y'all think about that, man? O-line still matters. You could have had Barry Sanders back there. Alabama, that's what I'm talking about, man. See, now we're talking. Let me get my guy. Trojan fight, man. I agree with you, man. I believe that, man, you can have a juggernaut back there, man. I'm talking about he can be 7 foot and 200 and daggum 70 pounds full of muscle and running back there, man. It's just going to be, you got to have that offensive line, man. And not only do you guys, they're going to have to learn how to block. I think we had an okay offensive line. I just think what can I use? Because I played the offensive line before. They wasn't scheming right, man. They were just blocking one-on-one, and that's not the way that you block, man. You have to have schemes when you're blocking these guys. You got to double team. You got to know when to go up and peel off and get a linebacker. You got to know when to pick up a certain blitz that's coming up, man. And it seemed like most of the time we was always misnumbered when it came to blitzing. Like when they blitzed us, it was hard for us to pick it up. You know what I mean? This was bound to happen. You can only stay up for so. Hey, man. Let me get this dude this right here. I tell people that all the time, bro. You can't win them all. You can't win them all, bro. It's going to have to be some down years. We're going to, as Alabama fans, man, I want y'all to see my face when I'm talking about this one. As Alabama fans, we have to deal with this, bro. It's so many programs that done watched us win. Bro, I tell people this all the time. Even my daughter, when she come in, when she's upset, she didn't win her cheer competition. Baby, you can't win them all. Somebody else is going to beat you. But you take that and you use that and you use it as motivation and you try to get back the next year. You try to get back the next go round. You try to get back. You get better and better and better a little bit at a time, but you're not going to win year in and year out. Now I want to say lucky. We was blessed to do that as long as we did. It's so many programs that really want to follow up behind it. And I'm going to just go out and put it on out there. Georgia is one of them. Georgia wanted to take Bama's spot so bad. That's why they so angry. I work with Georgia people. They are so angry, man. I don't know what it is. But here's the thing, man. You won. You got somebody else is going to win, but you'll get your time again later on. Now, if you look at it, Alabama haven't won since 2020. We can look at that and say it's been 6 years. But the world's eyes has been on Alabama. So it seemed like we're still making noise, and we're really not. But that lets you know that just from the past, the aura that we had, that's why the eyes are still on Alabama. But, man, you got to go and look at the Georgias, man. They won 2 of them. You got to go and look at the Big Ten now. Michigan win 1. Ohio State win 1. And now we're playing this one here. If Indiana wins, you got to go to the Big Ten and start putting your eyes on those guys, man. We're going to see. We will see. I like that comment, man. Rags hindsight. What it is, I think Bama panicked in hiring KD instead of using interim coach from within for the 2 years, then wait until a big guy who fits the SEC. You got a point there. And then another thing you have to put into place is a lot of people said they didn't want to be the guy that followed the guy. Lane Kiffin has gone on record saying that he didn't want to be the guy that followed the guy because they knew how our expectations would be. I'm saying this. I think we're a little bit chill with Kalen DeBoer. I thought we would be worse. We give him a little leeway, I believe, especially when he come out in his little black hoodie and he's winning and he's slapping the goalpost with his playbook that he got in his hand, man. He kind of give us that little shock real quick. He kind of make us think, oh, he really cares about this football program. He really cares about winning. And I really do think he do. I think he do really care about winning. It's just that it's a different beast. It's a different animal. The whole conference is a different beast, a different animal. And he's most definitely at a team, at a program that's a different beast and a different animal. We want to win, and we want to win now. Why are we like that? I guess because we're used to it, for one. And for second of all, we may be using that to mask some other stuff that we got going on. I don't know. But I know when we walk in the room and we wear this hat, we demand attention, right? People going to know. They're going to ask, oh, you root for Bama? Yeah. What part of Bama you from? I'm from such and such and so. Oh, yeah, my dad used to do this. Oh, yeah, my granddad used to. They're going to have a story about Bama, man. I mean, that's it, man. Even if they don't like Bama. We will be taking a chance on every player we recruit, even 4 and 5 stars. We will not know until we see them in action on the field. That's some good stuff right there, Joe. I believe that wholeheartedly, man, that a lot of these guys, I don't care if they're 5 stars, man, we still have to see these guys play on the field, man. We got to see these guys give us something, because just like Nick Saban said earlier, Nick Saban Jr. said earlier, we got that guy London Simmons that's out there balling right now. I don't guess you can't say the word balling, but he's giving us what we need right now, man. And I think he's a 3-star player out of Mississippi, man. I mean, if we can take that and do something with that, man, let's go. Isaiah Crowell ended up at Alabama State. I knew it was one of those teams that he ended up at. Yeah, but I remember that guy, man. He committed to Georgia out of high school. He had the little bulldog, and I don't know, man. I kind of wanted that guy for a minute, man. But after he committed to Georgia, he just made me say, whatever. And back then, I didn't even have nothing for Georgia, because Georgia was. But man, they compete so hard with us right now, man. It's just, I don't know about those guys, man. Rex, maybe Tom Hanks can give inspirational halftime speeches. DeBoer ain't Hey, man, we're going to have to get somebody to give him, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. They have their arm money and tech money, yo. Hey, Texas Tech. Hey, apparently Georgia Tech got that money. I mean, they went and got Mbakwe. Who else did they go and get? They got another one of our players too. But check this out, man. Kentucky is trying to go into the transfer portal and do good. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Texas had a running back. What was his name? I got his shoe around here in my office somewhere. Man, I can't forget. I'm so bad with names, man. It kills me. They got a running back. He entered the transfer portal. He ended up committing with Kentucky. And I believe he's going to be the truth with Kentucky, man. I'm telling you this now. Watch out for Kentucky's run game. I don't know who's going to be the coach. Well, I'm pretty sure they picked the coach already. I just haven't paid attention to it. It'll come to me in a minute who the coach is. But, man, if they got any kind of good run blocking, man, that guy's going to be tricky, bro. Tricky. All cattle, real estate, farming money. They got that big money out there, man. Big money. Yeah, he's a 3-star. Talking about London Simmons. London Simmons was a 3-star, man. He's still coming out and producing. Also got ranch and customs and energy money. Them boys got all kind of money. Them boys, anything you could think of, they got it out there in Texas. Texas is so big and grand, man. I mean, you could think about it from El Paso all the way over to Galveston, Texas, man. I mean, that's a lot of land to cover. And they got a lot of stuff out there, man. A lot of stuff. I used to be out there a while back. Believe it or not, old Rags was in the military. And I was out there for a little while in Texas, man. And Texas got a lot of stuff going on out there, man. we're getting all these unknown players might be a good thing because something to prove, man. That's what I'm saying. And think about it, man. Let me give my boy Joe another one of these things right here, 'cause I like what he said. So, Joe, check it out like this. You got some unknown players, right? They may have always wanted to play for Alabama, but they never thought that they would get the chance to play for Alabama. But here comes Alabama. We have a need for a player like you now. We want you to come and represent the university, represent this script A. We're going to bring you in for the offseason. Maybe these players just work a little bit harder. Maybe these players just wanted a little bit more. Maybe their family is at home bragging on them. This is a guy that was a 2-star, 3-star, probably no star. He played good for that program. Now he's coming over to Alabama. He's going to give it all he got. I guess that's all you could do is ask for all they got, man. And if that's all we can get, we got to take it. How many years Sark been there? I would say what, 4 or 5, something like that. 4 or 5 years. I have to look it up. Sark has been head coach since 2020. So what that make? 5 years? Yeah. 5 years, man. Line must be physical on both sides of the ball. Yeah. And I do believe that the defense will be formidable, man. You know, like I say, with Edric Hill, Simmons, Jamarian Latham is going to be coming back. Hopefully he's going to be healthy. He's going to bring a good veteran presence to the defensive line. Jeremiah Beeman coming back. Isaiah Faga. We just got the big boy 6'4", 320 from Mississippi State. If he stay, we got a lot of young boys coming from the from the recruiting class. So, man, we may have something working on that defensive line, man. You think about it, we got a lot of veterans so far. I don't know if hopefully they don't go into the transfer portal. You got Bray Hubbard, Keon Sabb. You're going to have Drake Kirkpatrick coming back. I think he'll be coming back. Zay Mincy is in his 3rd year. You got your boy Zabian Brown. Hopefully he stay healthy. Dijon Lee, hopefully he developed to be a little bit better. We got some dudes, man. We got some dudes. We got something to lean on. We got something to look forward to. East Carolina game, guys. I can't wait until we all get together, man. I'm using my foresight right now, guys. I can't wait till we all get together for East Carolina game and get hype, right? By that time, man, we're gonna see so much stuff during the offseason. We're gonna see guys working. We're gonna like it, right? And I think we may buy in a little bit more, right? It may be a coach change or two, right? It may even get us more excited about it. So, yeah. It would be possible if we had an O-line. Georgia Tech. Yeah, that's where Mbakwe then went to. We need Sam Pittman to coach the O-line. That would be nice. We should bring proof. Man, you already know how I feel. You already know how I feel about Pruitt. Everybody, my boy Nick know how I talk about Pruitt, man. Hey, we want Jeremy Pruitt. What? We want Jeremy Pruitt. Come on, man. What's what we want, baby? Our blocking scheme sucked. I'm talking about all the way, man. It really did. I ain't tripping on the portal. Texas not about to win a natty just because they got. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, I just said that. What happened? Like I say, one freak incident. That's all it takes for Arch Man. I keep calling the dude Eli Manning. For Arch Manning to go down, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't even got to go down. It ain't like Arch Manning is just the best thing in college football right now. That's what they want him to be, but it ain't just like he the best thing in college football right now. So that can get over there and totally not work out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to look at Texas' schedule here in a minute. We're going to see who them, but you know what? Let me pull it up now. Let's see who Texas play. Let's pull it up, guys. I hate to get off track real quick, but let's see who Texas play in 2026. Okay, let's look it up real quick. There it goes. 2026 Texas schedule. Man, hey. It ain't like Texas just gonna get out there. Hey, let's look at this, y'all. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Now I know a lot of y'all might be like, "Come on, Rags!" Now that they can win with that. But check this out, man. They got Texas State Bobcats. Okay, cool. That they gonna do them, boy. They got Ohio State second game. It ain't CJ Baxter who it was, Nick. That's who I was trying to say for Kentucky. But check this out. So Texas got Ohio State Buckeyes next after that. They gonna bring them to Texas, right? Ohio State gonna be fuming because they already mad. They done lost. You know what I'm saying? What they done lost. Now you got Texas San Antonio Roadrunners. They gonna smash them boys. They got Tennessee. And I ain't guaranteed them boys gonna beat Tennessee. They got to go to Neyland Stadium. And like I told y'all the other night, you go to Neyland Stadium, you're gonna get flagged, bro. Like the referees is gonna tear you up in Neyland Stadium. You already know them boys finna throw them flags at you. Oklahoma Sooners just want to smash you just because they can smash you. That's what they want to do in the Cotton Bowl. They want to just smash you up. The Florida Gators gonna still be down a little bit, but you know they beat Texas last year, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Ole Miss, if they get them a quarterback, you know what I'm saying, they might still be flying on all cylinders. Mississippi State ain't worth nothing. Missouri trying to make some little noise. LSU might make a little noise. Razorbacks ain't doing nothing, but who knows? Texas A&M. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible that Texas could lose by 3-4 games. It's very possible that Texas could miss the playoffs again. It's very possible. Let me see. Noah Carter. Kentucky is actually doing good. Is actually doing good in the portal right now. They are. That's what I'm saying, man. CJ Baxter is who I was trying to say earlier. You know I'm bad with names, man. But I know that guy's name, and I got his shoe down here now from the Under Armour All-American game. And I need to find him, and I need to get it signed so I can raffle it off or sell it or something. I don't want it. Or I might keep it if he worth something. You know what I mean? Rags, and when you actually look at it, the schemes the coaches like KD run usually covers up for the lack of physicality and talent on the O-line. And that's what I'm saying, because that's what he had over there at Washington. They wasn't the most big, imposing guys, right? So what he did was he used this scheme to, you know, to put all that together. But over here in Bama, see, we had them big boys that could, you know, get out there and move you around, but they just – it's something that didn't add up. I can't put my finger on it, man. I just know that they didn't look good and they weren't blocking right. I can tell you that. Look at Indy. A lot of unknown players I like that at Joe. Who you talking about, Joe? Okay. I would like to think they would give it all they got. That's what I'm talking about. And sometimes that's what you need, man. You ain't got to be the most talented guy, but come in and give me that work. Make sure you got that motor. Bro, don't ever leave it all on the field, man. That's what we need. And for me, Fernando Mendoza is not as unknown as most people think he is. I followed the kid through high school. He just went to school that wasn't known for consistently sending talent to the D1 level. Yeah, man. He's a Miami guy. So, you know, they're going to use that as a storyline down there too, Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy is going back home, right? Miami hometown kid is going back home, playing against the team that's actually the hometown team. So it's going to be a whole ESPN is going to eat this up. They're going to make some sort of story out of it to, you know how they do the feel good Disney story type thing that they normally do on Saturday mornings, man. They will have that playing all week long. So just get ready for it. We asked, where do I think Justice go? I would say, oh, you think Justice going to go to Georgia Tech? Ooh. Hey, you know somebody else who's stealing a lot of our players, man? That daggone Vanderbilt. What is Vanderbilt got going on up there, man? So, hey, man, shout out to Georgia Tech. Shout out to Vanderbilt. They making moves in the portal right now, man. They are actually making moves, dog. Rags, the difference on what other teams doing in the portal and what Miami and Indiana did is they bought in players that they knew would fit their culture instead of just bringing in mercenaries. I agree with you, man. Say, for instance, you got Cignetti. Cignetti kept a few guys on his team. Well, kept a lot of guys from Indiana, right? but he also brought in some guys from James Madison that he knew had that dog in them, right? They might not have been the best, most talented guys, but the guys he knew put their work in, man. He brought them over there. They created their own little culture, man, and look at them now. They did good last year, but yeah. I saw that Ole Miss got Deuce Knight from Auburn. So if Deuce Knight do any good, we were just looking at that Texas schedule, man. Hey, maybe they're going to be kind of tough, man. I'm glad we don't play them. There'll just be something else for us to worry about. Rags, my favorite storyline of the national championship is the two Saban proteges that made it to the national championship are not the ones we thought they were going to be. You know what I mean? We would have thought that it would have been more like a Sark or a Dan Lanning or a Kiffin or somebody like that. And Kiffin might have would have had a chance if he would have stayed with his team and, you know, really put it out there. But we all know he left and did his thing with those purple and yellow Tigers down in the Bayou, down there in Baton Rouge, and it didn't work out that way, man. But I do like the storyline, man. Nick has touched so much in college football, man. This dude he's amazing, man. You know what I mean? And it got to feel good that you can sit down and say, no matter if my team that I built in Alabama is not in it, but it's somebody that I touched, right? That I implemented some of my style in them. They actually took what I gave them and they made something out of it, man. That's got to be something big, bro. Got to be. Everybody thought it was going to be Dabo and Kirby instead of Kurt and Mario. Yeah, Kirby. I forget about Kirby. What I said, Sark and Kiffin. I forget about Kirby, man. Yeah, Georgia seems to be. That's the thing about Georgia, man. I thought that Georgia would be the team to beat right now. I'm starting to look at Kirby sideways, man, because Kirby should be running college football right now. Kirby, Ryan Day, those type of guys, man, they should be running college football. Even Dabo Swinney, man, winning 2 championships, 3 championships, whatever he won, he should be doing better recruiting right now. He should be really on the top tier of college football, and he's not. Even with Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart, when he won in 2023, when Saban left, he was supposed to take over college football. I mean, he always had one of the top recruiting classes, right? But if we look at Kirby Smart haven't won a playoff game in 3 years, is it? He didn't win in 24, he didn't win in 25, and he didn't win in 26. Wait a minute. Is it 2 years or 3 years? I forget what it was. But he haven't won a playoff game in a while. I think TCU was the last one he won. So I'm starting to look at Kirby like, come on, bro. I thought this was going to be your thing, man. Rex, how much of a scumbag do you have to be to do what Lane did to Sam Levitt, where he's recruiting him, and on a recruiting visit with Sam, he's texting another quarterback at the same time, man? This is the world that we live in. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's strange, man. Like, man, like, they're constantly moving, man, constantly moving. I can remember, man, I was in a part of Georgia, all the way down at the coast of Georgia, right? I was in Georgia, man, and it's this big high school down there. It's called Camden County, Georgia. It's a big high school. The whole county goes to this high school, right? And I can remember riding past that high school, and I see a helicopter land. I'm like, what in the world? A helicopter landing on the baseball field. And next thing I know, I see a guy running out of the helicopter, and guess who it was? It was Kirby Smart. I mean, it was moving, man, moving. And it's like, these guys are constantly trying to recruit and move talent. It's got to be tough, man. But that's why they have recruiting agencies and stuff now, man. But I was just looking at that, man. I'm like, gosh, Lee, man, and watch these guys move so fast. And I bet as soon as he got out, he went and seen that guy. He got back on the helicopter and went out and seen somebody else, man. It was crazy. I hope we get a new O-line and special team coach. Me too, man. Me too. Good night. I got to go to work in the morning. I should have been asleep. That show is good. All right, Nick, man. Hey, man, I enjoyed you in tonight, man. Man, have a good day at work tomorrow, bro. I got to go to work tomorrow too, but I'll go in a little bit later. So, yeah, man, shout out to my boy, Nick. Shout out to my boy Nick, man. I appreciate all y'all for sticking up with me tonight, man. It's a late night show. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Rags Late Night Show. Yeah. Welcome to Rags Late Night Show, baby. Where you get some of the greatest content, man. Some of the greatest recruitment, right? We're talking about some of that Alabama Crimson Tide football. We're talking about this transfer portal. We're talking about that NIL, baby. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Roll, Tide, roll, baby. Yeah. Kirby's going through the same thing as Bama, not spending that much money, unproven talent, or even proven talent. That's what I'm saying, baby. But that's all right, man. We coming back, man. Shout out to Bama. We getting these transfer portal guys coming in, man. Shout out to my boy Brinkley that we just got today. Yeah. Yeah. Can y'all hear that music? Yeah. Yeah, baby. Cut that off, man. Just want to get in the mood a little bit, man. Late night with Rags. You know what I mean? Did you guys hear that music that I was just playing? Or am I looking silly right now? Somebody please let me know if you heard that music. But yeah, man, everything looking good. I just want to see if y'all give me that comment to let me know if y'all heard that music or not that I was just playing. And if y'all did, I'll implement that a little bit more in the stream, guys. You see I'm still on. Oh, so you heard the music? Yeah, baby. Let's do some more. There we go. You're cranking it up. Yeah. We ain't gonna do that, guys. We ain't gonna do that, guys. But yeah, man. We getting hyped up already, man. Like I say, late night with Rags. Man, I'm loving this off season. It's giving us something to talk about, right? We talk about the coach. We talk about firing the coaches. We talking about moving the offensive line coach. We talking about getting freaking NIL guys to come in. We ain't spending enough money, man. I love that talk, man. I love it. I love it, man. It's gonna bring an interesting season this year. I tell you that, man. And as far as who's gonna be the champion next year, we never know. We will never ever know. You like that beat, Nick? Yeah. Late night with Rags, baby. Yeah. For all my Rags and Fitness people, my folks, my fam. Your man Rags is back off up in that thing, man. Yeah. This the beat we're going to be playing when Bama get back out on that field, baby. Starting lineup. Yeah, let's do the starting lineup real quick. Here it come. Yeah. Here it come. Wait, let me see. Yeah. Starting lineup, baby. Here we go. We got that boy starting at quarterback. 6'6", red shirt sophomore, Mac Austin. Yeah. At running back, coming in at about 6 feet, about 245 pounds. We got that boy from Meridian, Mississippi. Sophomore, he'll be a junior this year. Mr. Daniel Hill. Yeah. Offensive line at center. This ain't gonna be our center for real. But we got that boy, Mal Waldrill. Left guard, number 70, William Sanders. Left tackle, number 78, Mr. Lloyd, or Mr. Jackson Lloyd. Yeah. Right tackle, number 64, All-American, Mr. Michael Carroll. Wide receiver H, we got that boy Latier Brooks. Coming in at wide receiver X, we got number 11, Rico Scott. Yeah. And we got Mr. All-American, Mr. All-Everything, Mr. Electrified. Wide receiver Z, number 2, Brian Williams. Let's go. We got that starting defense coming up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Defensive end, number 11. Red shirt sophomore, we got Jordan Renard. Number 90 nose tackle, we got Mr. London Simmons. 94 defensive tackle, we got Mr. Edric Hill. At rush, we got number 42, red shirt sophomore, Yunze Pierre. Will linebacker, you got Caden Jones. Mike linebacker, you got 36, red shirt freshman, QB Reese. Starting at left cornerback, you got Mr. Everything, Xavier Brown. Strong safety, hard hitter, bricklayer, Bray Hubbard. Far safety, you got that boy, Keon Sam. Right cornerback, freshman, 5'6'4", 6'3", 6'4", Dijon Lee. Nickelback, you got 16, Mr. Red Morgan. Yes, sir. We just went down the layout, man, and I think, man, you know what I'm saying? I think we got us something good there. We're gonna add a transfer portal guy here or there. They got the recruits coming in, man. I think we're gonna be pretty good, guys. I think we're gonna be okay, man. Hopefully that beat came through. Hopefully I wasn't sitting here looking crazy. Big Ten better have that fun now while it lasts. SEC as a whole will be back and better. Let's go. I was hoping Ole Miss would have did something to them boys, man, but they didn't. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I enjoyed you guys tonight, man. I've been on about an hour and 10 minutes, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to do this a little bit more often. I think I'm going to do a scheduled show from now on. I'm going to start scheduling it. We're going to do late nights on maybe Fridays. On Fridays, we may do late nights with Rags, man. And throughout the week, we'll just do some, you know, some shorts and some stuff like that, man. But I enjoy talking to you guys. But with that being said, guys, old Rags got to get up out of here, man. I know you love looking down into the depths of my eyes, man. But guess what? Old Rags got somewhere to be, somebody to see, maybe even somebody to do. So, man, I got to get out of here, man. Already. Yeah.